How's everybody doing? I'm Brasden. This is Firesnout and Wheat, a variety gaming channel named after my two sweet guinea pigs, but we also do ramen reviews, and that's what we're doing today. See this over here? That's Buldak. We've been a big fan of them recently. They're really good. They make super spicy stuff, which you don't really get in many other ramen brands. Good job, Buldak. But yeah, today we're going to be trying the, Habanero lime. Now, this one I am intrigued by because typically I've never had ramen or any other noodle for that matter with lime on it. So hopefully it mixes in well and it just works really well. I'm very curious. Why don't we dig in? The first thing we're going to be grading is broth. Now, while this doesn't necessarily have a broth, it does have a sauce. And I'm just going to taste some of the noodles and see if we can get some of that flavor and kind of judge the sauce itself. Let's see how it goes. One more bite. I'm going to try it again. Nose is running already, though. It is spicy stuff. See my eyes watering up. Okay, so sauce-wise, this is far more savory than I ever thought it was going to be. It's saying chicken, right? That's what it's telling me it is, and I believe it. But to me, this doesn't taste like chicken. To me, this tastes like beef. And I don't know why exactly, but it doesn't taste like chicken to me. I'm going to take one more bite and try it and see if my taste buds are just messing with me here or something. But to me, this tastes like beef. Yeah, to me, this tastes like beef. It doesn't taste like chicken. It's very savory. Maybe a chicken in a brown sauce that's spicy could taste like this. Maybe. It's such a weird thing to grade. Okay, so I really like the flavor, to be honest. The flavor's great. It's not what I expected at all, though. When I expected habanero and lime on chicken, I thought I would get too much lime. There's not too much there. It's kind of almost an afterthought. It seems like the lime hits you first, right? But then it disappears immediately. And then the rest of the flavor is very savory and almost beefy. This is a difficult one for me to judge, honestly. The brothel. Because while I love it, it doesn't taste like chicken. Should that be a like should that be a point against it to not taste like chicken? It's still really good. The flavor's still really good. Like, I like it a lot. I almost wish they didn't put the word lime on there, because if they got rid of that, it would taste like a savory, delicious ramen. The lime's not ruining it. It just doesn't need to be there because it's so inconsequential. I'll say this. Usually I give their broths a very high rating. I think it's fair to give them a 7.5 here. Not because it's bad. The taste is great. Like, I really like the broth. But it, A, doesn't taste like chicken at all. And B, if you're going to advertise something as habanero and lime, should probably taste the lime a little bit more than just the first bite. right at the very beginning of the first bite. So I think this is fair. It's very delicious though. Like it's well worth the flavor if you like savory, beefy tasting ramen. It does not taste like chicken to me at all. It doesn't even seem like it has chicken like seasoning in it. You usually have some kind of Italian chicken seasoning to make the broth taste, kind of chickeny. Well, this doesn't have any of that in it. It doesn't taste like. Maybe it's in there, but it does not taste like it. Tastes like beef. Like it almost the best way to express it or to explain it rather is Salisbury steak. You know the like sauce that's on there? Imagine a very spicy version of that sauce on ramen noodles. That's what it tastes like. It does not taste like chicken at all. So I think we've done a good job at, definitely nailing that it doesn't exactly taste as it should, but also it's a good flavor and worth your time. I think 7.5 is fair. Let's go ahead with the noodles now. Now these have been great across the board. I think I've been giving them 8.5s or 9s. I almost want to go back and watch a video because I'd like to keep the score consistent. The noodles are still good. They continue to be a gem. Yeah. They continue to like give you a little bit of sweetness. They're chewy, but not gummy. The important part. It's not going to just fall apart in your mouth. You actually have to chew it. Yeah, the noodles continue to be great. Baker, you don't happen to remember by any chance, since you're here. We do this on Twitch, by the way, live, if anybody's wondering, twitch.tv/Firesnout and Wheat. Also, check out big__Baker. She's the one that's helping all this happen. But yeah, Baker, do you remember by any chance what the score was on our other Buldak noodles? I imagine it's 7.5. Or I'm sorry, 8.5, but maybe it's 9? I'd like to be consistent, is all. If I'm judging it off of today, it continues to be the same. It continues to be 8.5 or 9. Again, I can't say they're the best noodle I've ever had. They're very comparable to a Shin Black. They're different tasting. They're different shape even a little bit. These are both flat. Like they both do have the flat noodles, but these feel a little bit more round than the Shin ones. And the flavor and texture is slightly different. But they're both great. Very good noodles. Mm. Yeah. No. It tastes like Salisbury steak. Like a little sweet and spicy Salisbury steak. It's so good. Does it taste anything like it sounds? Thank you very much for that, Baker. Perfect. So yeah. Let's make the noodles consistent here because they continue to be a gem. They continue to be very good. Thank you for that, Baker. Now, here comes the bad news, which I guess this just comes along with Bulldog. But look at this. What are the garnishes? You guys tell me. What's in there? What vegetable is that? Can you tell me just by looking at it? What kind of vegetable is that? What is it? I see it's green. But that could literally be anything from broccoli, green peppers, bok choy. It could be literally anything. It's too small to matter. Yeah, there is speckle a vegetable? I think it is now. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, how do you drop the ball on that? There's companies out there, like Ramen Bay, who are legitimately selling just toppings for ramen. All right? This exists. Like Bulldog, go buy some of this. put it in your factory, and then before they seal up the top, pour a little bit in, and then maybe we get some vegetables too, which is totally able to happen. Because look, here's the delivery system. You could literally, like we did with everything else. Why are you not doing this? It's the easiest thing to do in the world. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna add some of our own toppings here. We don't normally do this on the stream here, but let's go ahead and just score these toppings. I think a 1.5 is absolutely acceptable in this case. There is nothing consequential in the toppings, like not even close. There's nothing there for us. There's no flavor, there's no texture, there's no anything. And mind you, I recognize the cost of ramen is very low and the cost of produce is not always so low, but dried produce is something that is not very expensive and that lasts a long time. So I'm very, very curious why this is going on. I need to go tag Ramen Bay in your videos. You should. Yeah, let them know what's going on. I love their product. It's fantastic. I love it a lot. We're about to add it to the ramen now. I mean, I have to boil the toppings, but that'll take a second. Not a big deal. It's not like these it's not like these noodles are going anywhere. They're good noodles. Again, they knock it out of the park as far as that goes. Yeah, I'm just going to take a couple spoonfuls, boop, 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 put it in a cup. It's off screen. Apologies. Something that is crazy good about these toppings, too, and it comes through when you add it to things like rice, is that there's legitimate good dried garlic in here. And when you get into the garlic, when you're eating rice or ramen or anything, you taste it, and it's so nice. Big fan of that. I'm gonna do 4 scoops, all right? Usually I do 3, but I want you guys to see like how a ramen can look. If they were to simply look, I'm gonna show you how much topping it would cost them, okay, to do this. Look, this is the cup. That's how much topping, okay? That's 4 scoops of topping. That's so much. That's way more than I would even expect coming out of any ramen container. Give me 2.5 scoops. Give me 2.5 and I'll be happy. But what I just saw is not a garnish. It is not a topping. It is not anything. It's just specs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this cooking up on the side here. All right. So you just add a little bit of water. You see that's what I'm doing here. That's all it is. You just add water to the cup. And that's it. All right, that's gonna sit there for a second. But yeah, let's work on this final score, huh? Let's see. Gotta get that final score dialed in. So we're doing a 7.5 plus 8. Oops. 8.5 plus 1.5 equals, then divide by 3. Imagine. Woo! All right. Not the best final score we've ever had, and I don't even think like it reflects the flavor. Like, I enjoy this ramen a lot. Like, it's actually really good. I'm looking forward to finishing it. But if we're talking about them serving you what they're telling you is on the package, which is part of this, obviously, you're not getting what they're telling you. Like, you're not getting lime. You're not even getting chicken flavor. It tastes like beef. Like straight up Salisbury steak beef, spicier and sweeter, right? So as far as that goes, like they are misrepresenting what is in the container. That's why the score is low. Not because what is in there doesn't taste great. It does. I would get this again. It is very good. The lime is inconsequential. That was the only thing I thought would be kind of weird. So I'm glad that it's not really a shining point of this review. It's not really there at all. But at the end of the day, they're not They're not telling you what is inside it, or they are. It's all listed. You can see what's inside of it. You know, it's all there. They're not misleading you. But as far as, you know, it tasting like what they say. When I get chicken ramen, it typically tastes like chicken ramen. When I get beef ramen, it tastes like beef. Pork, shrimp, curry. You get any of those flavors, they all make sense. They all taste like they're supposed to. And then you get spicy chicken flavor ramen, habanero lime, and somehow it comes out tasting like beef. And I can't make heads or tails of it or any sense. It does not make sense to me. Excuse me. Just a moment here. Oh, man. So, make sure you like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. We're not done yet, but yeah, like and subscribe. Do it. You know how it works here. I hate YouTube, but we're here, all right? So do it. Just hit the button. Just hit the button. Just hit the button. It's not that hard. Just hit it. Just hit the stupid like button. And then maybe other people see this and they'll be forced to hit a like button. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you want? Oh my God. All right. Sorry for getting too real there. I think we should leave the vegetables in there for just one more minute. And then we'll be good. Just gonna pretend like I'm eating these noodles to add some kind of visual aesthetic to what's happening right now. What do you think? I'm just doing this. Nothing's happening, but I'm doing it. You like that? Is this entertaining? Can you hear it? Is this ASMR? Am I a YouTube star now? Is that how that works? Yes? Yes? No? Oh, okay. Well, no. Okay, well, I don't want to do it then. I hated that, actually. All right, the minute passed. Let's see about these veggies, huh? All right, so again, this is not a sponsored thing or anything like that, but let's take a look at that cup of stuff I put in there. Look at these veggies. Look at them. I don't want to spill the cup. But yeah, look at that. It's just now a cup full of veggies, baby. Look at that. Just delicious looking. Ready to go. Steaming hot. So good. Go ahead, Ramen Bay. Do your job, man. You're killing it. You're killing it. So I'm going to add these in. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like when you actually add toppings to your ramen and how wonderful it can be. Because, man, if Buldak is missing on one part, it is absolutely that they do not add toppings to their ramen. And it is a shame due to how good their ramen is otherwise. Like, you could just corner the market, Buldak. You could. Like, Shin Black is out there making higher quality ramen. But you could corner the market if you simply added garnishes to your ramen. Like, nobody else would have a better ramen than you. And you could almost justify those costs. When I go to Giant grocery store and I see a single thing like this for like $5, you've lost your mind. This is not a $5 jug of food. Okay, we all know what ramen's made out of. You're fooling no one. Add some veggies, please. Maybe that would justify the cost. All right, so let me move this in. Now we're mixing some veggies in with our ramen, right? Now we're becoming full-grown adults and eating stuff that might actually benefit our body some. Not just salt and flour, huh? Imagine. Salt, flour, and sugar. We know what it's made out of. All right, so this is what your ramen could look like. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my God, just food. Oh my, is that food? Is it food that looks like food? Oh my God. Is that legal? Are you allowed to have food that looks like food in a ramen container? I'm kidding. I love ramen. But yeah, it's just not even comparable, man. Like, that's what you could have. That's what you could have, Buldak, if you just simply had some garnish, man. Like, look, you can't see chat right now, Buldak, But the response from Baker was, dang, with lots of A's in between. Because this is what food looks like. Imagine if you pulled this out of the microwave when you were done, and how other people around you would be like, oh my God, that looks like real food. I might have to pick up one of those. But instead, they're seeing the same exact ramen they see every time someone opens a bowl. Put some garnish in there, man. Come on. So much better. So much better. Night and day. Night and day. It was already good. It's so much better. All right. Well, I'm going to finish eating this, but you guys don't need to sit here and watch that. So, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it. We've been loving doing these ramen reviews. Again, thanks to our good friend Baker. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. And we'll see you next time. I love your faces. Bye.